All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Menko Meetup number 9, episode number 9, where we might talk about our late November, December, and January Menko pickups. I don't have a whole lot to share today, just as a warning for you guys. I've been trying to save my money and pay off some credit cards, as well as getting into new hobbies. So I don't know how much Menko spending I will be doing the next few, or even this year for that matter. But I'm always happy to meet up with you guys and talk Menko.
Absolutely.
And today we have Mike and Roberts. Ryan and the other Mike and Ryan will not be here. I believe Ryan might confirm. Ryan is in Japan right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
On a trip.
Yeah, and I'll let him say the big news next time we have him on, and you could tell us where he is and what he will be doing. How you guys been?
Good.
Yeah. Been busy, but been good. Unlike you, I've not stopped spending money on Menkos. So,
Well, I've been spending money on. All right, I'm pursuing a new hobby. Can you guess what that hobby is? I haven't started it yet, but I've been buying the materials. Do you guys? Can you guess what my new hobby might or is? Hopefully it sticks and I continue doing it.
Well, Canadian baseball caps. I don't know.
No, but that's actually I do collect baseball caps. I haven't bought any new ones in a long time though. I have around maybe 40 hats.
You're gonna get into custom framing.
No.
Oh,
not photography, like George.
It is artsy in that respect. I suppose most hobbies, a lot of hobbies are artsy, but it is artsy, but it's not photography. I used to be into photography, but I got out of that.
Oh,
painting then?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh.
What kind of painting?
Abstract acrylics.
Wow.
So we'll see. I have like 3 or 4. I have 3 or 4 canvases, and I have lots of paints, 50 milliliter tubes I bought. Got some of the materials I need. I do need to buy a folding table. My apartment is pretty small for a 2-bedroom apartment, and I don't really have any room, much room. So maybe next year I can find a new apartment. But I already told my co-teacher that I would keep this place. So I will have been in this place for 6 years, and hopefully I can find a new place next year. It's bigger. But so I have all the materials and stuff. So I just and I've been looking at YouTube and Instagram where all the painters are. So that's one thing. Another hobby. What's another hobby that's similar to collecting cards? What's another one that you can think of?
Stamps or money?
Foreign
currencies. I saw you say something about foreign.
Yes. Oh, I forgot it. Yeah. So I've been collecting a lot of foreign currency. So I've been trying to get a lot of this stuff. I think I have most of the Japan stuff. I don't have a $10,000 bill, 10,000 yen bill, but I need to get a couple of the bigger bills. But yes, so coins and painting are my new things. So.
I have a big box of coins and paper money from North Korea, if you can use it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I got them mostly around 96 when I went to China.
Yes. So we got to talk about that.
Yeah, when we're on break or something, I'll see if I can find them. I have a container of them. And
Mark just said painting Burley. That'd be interesting.
Nice,
I don't plan on painting like, I don't know what do you call it, just people and animals and sunsets, and I'm just going to be mostly abstracts. Maybe in time I will. I did it before we even start today. I was going through this Nagashima card book, Menkos and the other stuff, and I honestly I have not spent much time in this at all. But I was thumbing through it just before we started, and I want to ask you: do you know, Robert? Do you know Mr. Larry Furman?
Oh yeah. I met him in '89.
Can you tell me like how you met him and what's he all about with Japanese cards?
Well, I think it was in '88. I was living in Miami, and I had somebody help me, and I put in not an ad, but a little thing in Shukan Baseball, looking for someone interested in trading, or Japanese cards and American cards. And I ended up meeting this guy. His name was Nobuo Murai. And so when I went to Japan, I think it was December of '89, I met him at Shin Kobe Station, and he took me to Marty's restaurant, which was called the Attic Junior. He had 2 restaurants, Marty Keener, and Larry was working there. So I ended up meeting Larry at that time. And I don't know if it was that trip or maybe later on, I stayed at his apartment for a few days. And I used to buy anything I could from him. He was into cards at the time too. And he was living there for a while and, knew a lot of people in baseball. And then he was working for Marty, and they ended up, especially Marty ended up with his friend at Baseball Magazine, BBM, to start the 91, cards. So at that time, Larry had, was involved with cards and baseball and also part of the restaurant. It was a sports themed restaurant.
Now, did Larry or Marty? All right, so Marty has already been there for a while, and I'm sorry, Marty had the restaurant.
Yeah, Marty owned the restaurant. Yeah.
Was Marty into older Menkos too, or was he only in modern stuff at the time? Do you know?
Well, I mean, it was mostly, because he had a restaurant that was, it was filled with memorabilia, and he had some cards and stuff, but it was mostly memorabilia for display in the restaurant. And then, but I know Larry, and I don't know if Marty had much cards, but Larry was buying a lot of stuff too. Whatever. Back then it was very different because we'd buy anything you could find. I had stickers or things like now that I wouldn't even want for free. I was buying them because I thought they were cool. Calendars, anything that you could find at all.
Yeah.
It was so different back in, in the late 80s. And then, Larry got involved with Baseball Magazine too, and he was writing in the, articles in some of the sports card magazines. So he had quite a bit of knowledge on that. And I know at one time, I guess he doesn't have them now. I remember he had a box full of and Nagashima Menko, a lot of rookies and stuff. But that was, a long time ago.
I want to go through that. I want to go back in time and go through that box.
Yeah, it's incredible the difference in prices and
and
what we know now. Well, that's with everything, I guess. American cards, Japanese.
True.
And then there's some things that, at that time that are worth a lot less now.
Sure.
So it's hard to know, but it's it was fun. I mean, he was friends with Ichiro. He knew Ichiro and Nomo and a lot of the players too. And he used to get jerseys from, some of the American players that were there, and some of the Japanese. He trade things with them. And,
wow. So this was so Marty's restaurant. This was in Tokyo or elsewhere?
No, it was in Kobe.
Oh, Kobe. Okay.
And he had two. It was a bigger one called the Attic Junior and the Attic. And then after the earthquake, kind of closed down, and he opened one in Tokyo, but that one closed down too. Just the expenses were so much. I think it's saying $30,000 a month just for rent. Plus it was just too costly.
Wow. Yeah.
But
like having a restaurant in New York City. It's just it's crazy.
And I was just in New York City this past weekend.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I went up for just a couple of days, and you mentioned painting. I don't know if you know Greg Kreinler, who does painting.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had lunch with him, and he's actually he did a Burley painting. So
you said the most recent one,
and he's working on a Nagashima for me.
Oh, is it?
Well, I was gonna say you bought the Ichiro from him, didn't you?
Yeah, I have I commissioned the Ichido and the Sawamura, and I also have another one that's a little smaller, and then I have 4 different studies, the smaller 5x7 ones.
Nice.
So
question. You don't have to tell me, or maybe it's a surprise. You said you just requested a Nagashima.
Well, not just. I think it was about 2 years ago. He's actually up to like a 9-year waiting list or something.
Oh, wow.
And he's not even taking commissions now. He's got so much to do.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be the Nagashima retirement. The kind of that famous one where he's on the field and you can see the scoreboard behind him.
Right.
And I think he's at the microphone. I don't remember the exact image, but it was from.
So you like that one?
Yeah, that one was pretty cool. I like when he does the scoreboards and the lights and the names.
True.
They really pop on the.
Yeah,
but I mean, most of the stuff he does is, looks pretty good.
August Matthew taught us his display a few years ago at the Negro League Baseball Museum in case he was.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even tell if it's a painting or not. It looks like a picture.
Oh, it looks like a photograph is what
Right.
it looks like. His
Yeah, a
painting.
lot of them. Yeah, and he always gets excited. He wants to paint this and that, but he's so backed up that
Exactly.
it's not easy to.
Yeah. No, it's a
get
good problem to have when you have too many commissions, but I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sure he would like to finish off more frequently if he could, I'm sure.
yeah.
I was looking at Japanese, or I don't know about you guys, but I get the email alerts if you have a certain search for Japanese Yahoo auctions on Bai anyway. And they sent me one this morning, and I saw this guy was selling a bunch of Oryx Buffalo magazines. But as you know, like a pile of magazines can be heavy. So, and I was going to ask Bai if they could contact the seller to sell one of the magazines because he has like 13 or 14 in there, and they're probably going to say no. Well, one of them was Lee Sung-yup. He played for Oryx 1 year, and I wanted to get the Lee Sung-yup magazine, but it's in the entire lot, so I doubt. So the lot it's on auction. It's 500 yen for the lot right now, which is cheap, but no bids yet. But the shipping was 800 yen, so I don't really want to pay 1,300 yen for the one magazine, and then I have to pay international shipping for it. So I might not worry about it. But it would be cool to have all my other these stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I really, other than that, I have not been keeping up with Menko stuff. I haven't really been looking because you know how it is. I just once you go on there, like, oh, I like this, I like that, I like this. But I'm already still paying on some other Menkos I bought like months ago. I just keep paying off my entire balance.
Yep. No,
all right. So, do you guys have some stuff to share today with us?
Robert could probably like spend every hour of every day and keep showing new stuff. I'm sure, or at least stuff that people haven't seen before. But I do as well. But yeah, no, I'm sure we can fill some time here.
Yeah. Although I don't, I get stuff other than Menko because it's
I think we all got
a different type.
Yeah.
Actually, I just picked up it was a lot with a couple other players, but a Nagashima card that we never saw before.
Yeah, so you just this in your last video, right?
Yeah. This was in the.
Can you see the back?
Yeah, that's like Maruta.
Yeah, it's
all
from
right,
a known
catalog
card. Is that what it is? Yeah.
What's that?
I was saying it's a known set, but a catalog card.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
So I showed it to Gary, and he didn't see it before.
Yeah.
Kind of a neat picture.
Yeah, it reminds me of there's a Chiba card. There's other ones too, but the Japanese cards had no care of face or not or whatever the back. It's a very common and not unusual thing to see, but you would probably rarely ever see that in American cards, right? You can't even see his face, but I love it. That's great.
Yeah, I was. Let me see. I was trying to find it. I was looking through some. I picked up, this one here.
You're gonna go big screen.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Kick from studio. No.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Sorry, you're back. I accidentally. Sorry, everybody. I accidentally removed him. Okay. How do I make you big again? Solo layout. Here we go.
I'll eat more and get big. I pick up a lot of these cards. Is where they
I remember those.
The seals. Yeah, but one that was interesting. I had a few of this one with Wakabayashi and Odul.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I did with the one, but I'm looking through them, and I scanned it, and then I noticed, it says it's hard, Wakabayashi here. I actually had one that said, I have it on here. It said Fujimoto.
Oh, an error card.
It was an error, and I don't know if they thought it was, Sadayoshi Fujimoto, who was a manager around that time, not for that team. But,
I have a Menko of that same Fujimoto too.
Yeah, so it was weird that it was, Wakabayashi. All the other ones say Wakabayashi on it except that one.
Huh.
So, but that was interesting. And then it seems like everything I have here, I probably showed it on one of my videos already, and I haven't even showed that many. Yeah, this was the big thing that I picked up was this.
Yes, that video is amazing of going through and talking about that. It's amazing.
Yeah, the funny thing is the seller who had this, on the back it says Manchester. Yeah, I think it says Manchester, New Hampshire. Can't see well. Yeah, Manchester, New Hampshire. But he saw Manchester and thought it was England.
Right.
So put that was from the UK or something.
That makes
But,
sense.
and I don't know if I would have recognized them, just by the picture. But since it has, his signature on the back,
Right.
that it was.
Was this just a happenstance you came across it, or was it that you somehow were? I don't know. How did you?
You know what? I think I have his name as one of my searches.
Ah, okay.
Hiroka Hiroshi.
And so it just popped up. Wow.
Yeah. So that was pretty shocking. I never thought I'd find anything. Yeah, when I saw that, I'm like, oh boy.
Wow.
And so that was one of the best things, at least for my collection, that I was able to pick up. As far as others,
history.
Yeah, I got a few other Menko. Here's a Masao Date. This one.
I haven't seen that one.
Wow.
I don't think I've seen that one before.
It's very early.
Yeah. But
I love the old catcher's gear, and that's just awesome.
I had this one laying around too. It's probably going to next auction, and one of these from this.
Oh yeah.
The 1920. And it's interesting because I've had 3 of the tabas of these over 30 years or whatever. And the first one I found, it was at an antique show in Tokyo. And I got it, I think it was only like 10,000 yen. And I looked at it, it's all college. It was so long ago, I didn't even know the difference. It was like early 90s. It's only college, there's no pros. I didn't think it was that, I don't know how good it was. But I did end up, instead of pulling them out, I would cut the bottom of the newspaper so I could pull the cards out, and save the taba.
Right.
And I had sold it to somebody, and I actually got it back. So I'm keeping that one. And
nice.
Yeah, the back show like this.
What year is this?
1929.
Yeah, 29.
Yeah, and it's they're called I think Nichiedo, and in the guide it says Seika. Yeah, Nichiedo Seika. So it's kind of like bookmarks. Obviously, you can tell.
Do you know how many there are?
The guide says 39 plus.
Yeah, there's about that, or 40. There, and some of them you never see. I know someone that has a set, but there's a few of them. Like I've opened up a tab and you get the same ones over and over. And then there's other ones. There's only, as far as we know, only one team card was Waseda University team. But other than that, there's a few. There's one card that has 2 players on it. And I think I have the whole set on my site with the
right.
There's my collection, and a lot of it's scanned because it was from somebody else's.
Right.
But those are good. And then and I know Dan, you like sending. I have so many cards at PSA now. Because I've been buying a lot of Yamamoto cards.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't spent as much as the Dodgers, but
I hope if you're spending as much as the Dodgers, Robert, we need to have another conversation.
I actually have 450 cards with PSA now. Between they were running a special. I actually contacted someone from there. I said, "Do you do any better for large quantities?" He goes, "Actually, tomorrow we're going to start running a special. It was $14.99 for 93 and up. I think it ends this month."
Wow.
And then
I thought 15 was the normal special price.
No, it's 19 is 19 is the quantity discount for club members. Otherwise, it's 25 for normal. Normal.
They went back up to 19.
Yeah. I don't think they've ever been below 19 except for specials. In the last couple of years.
Yeah, they got to come back down.
Yeah, hopefully, but they're just they're so busy anyway. I don't think they need to. But I had. I sent in some. This one they upcharged me on. This one got a 10 with a 9 auto.
Wow.
and then this one's numbered of 10 also.
Jeez.
And
That's numbered of 10.
yeah, this one is
Wow.
yeah, this one's 3 of 10. I don't know if you could even say it, but
What's the set on that? Is that
this is a Epoch 2023.
okay.
Yeah, and I sent so many, and it's so confusing trying to, like, for example, there's I think another one, I believe the same card that's numbered of 12. The difference was mine is like, I don't know, silver or gold, and the other one is blue, and it's like, I don't know how you can even tell the difference what these are.
Wow.
And then, it's interesting because they say, oh, they're all out for money at PSA. I'm not here to defend them, but I mean, they could have upcharged me on all of them and gave me all 10s, but I only got one. The other one got a 9 and a 10 autograph. Then I
You
got
just
a
signed
9.
for another year, right?
What's that?
Did he just sign again for 1 year with Oryx?
No.
Or is it Oryx?
No, he's with the Dodgers.
Oh, Yamamoto.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry. I'm
Yamamoto.
thinking of Rosaki.
Oh, Sasaki? No, he
Oh.
didn't even.
Oh, no. Rosaki.
Sasaki's with the pitcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, Roki Sasaki?
Roki Sasaki. I'm sorry. Yes.
No, actually, I heard he didn't even sign yet. He was with the Chibolote Marines.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. For some reason,
He
I thought
wants to come here. Yeah, he desperately wants to come here, but I don't think it's going to happen for this year. So yeah, maybe next year. But and then yeah, I showed that I did open I had a stack of 73 Calvi packs.
Yes. I can't wait for those videos.
Well,
Are you going to do that?
no, I
No.
already opened them. I already opened them. And to be honest, it was pretty disappointing. So the problem is most of them are from the same series, the high ones.
Yeah.
So you get doubles, and 297 is the first card from that series, which is a nice O card. And I had one from before, but I didn't get one this time. And but in the previous one I did. This is one that I got a 10 on.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I saw that in your video this week.
Yeah, and I think there's only like 7 cards from that set. But I'm trying to decide if I should end up sending, which ones, and waiting to see if there's a 70 special.
Yeah.
Because they're, I don't know how, because they're not cheap to begin with, and then
Sure.
add grading to like a common card. But even if it gets an 8, 9, or a 10, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
No doubt.
I want to send this card. I want to send this to card PSA and get it I sent this to Samsung Stadium a couple years ago, and I had this is his first Korean card because he didn't play in the KBO before. No, I'm sorry, he did, but I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. Never mind. I would like to get this. I mean, he does have pack pulled autos since he came back, but I would think I might want to try and get this one graded. By the way, I sent 2 cards to the team stadium for when I sent this, and the other one was for a friend of mine and for his rookie cup collection. But Osung-wan did not have a cup on, like an all-star rookie cup, but he did sign it, and he got it slabbed, so it looks pretty cool slabbed. But I do want to try and get this one slabbed since it was a personal one I sent over.
That's awesome.
I'm not sure if I showed you this. I did put it online. This is a Kim Hyun-soo autograph. Some bears. I would like to get this into a PSA slab. It's a 10 auto, so maybe I will try and get it crossed over and see. But that's another one I want to get slabbed. And I have a bunch of other Lee cards here that I want to get graded for the registry. They're mostly newer cards, 2023, and then there's some some Yomiuri Giants team autos or team releases I want to get slabbed. And this is one of the newest legend cards. I think I got.
Oh yeah,
those.
One. Yeah.
And these are the newest sets. There's 3 different parallels that I need to get subbed. But this is going to be put on the back burner as well because I finally paid my friend back for the last sub I did for Lee.
Nice.
All right. Okay, Mike, you want to share your first one?
Oh man. So I go baseball, non-baseball.
Let's do non. Well, what do you have more of? I'm assuming non.
Flip a card. Flip a card. See what happens.
Flip a card.
Slam one down.
All right, I'm gonna flip this Tarzan die cut Menko. So
Okay.
base will be a baseball Back will be non-sports. All right.
Okay.
Oh,
It's going to be back. So it can be non-sports. Okay.
Non-sport.
All right.
Okay.
So, all right, non-sports. All right. Okay, so just some simple things to begin with. I got this really fun lot that I like from, I think it's sort of late 50s, early 60s of just Peter Pan series. I still have them in their baggie, so it might be a little bit hard to see. But so just like a series, this is the back. It's similar to a
military back, yeah.
Of a baseball set, but then it's just a whole set of everything. There's Shmee and Hook.
Like, oh, that guy's name, Shmee?
Yeah, it's just name, Shmee.
Okay.
Peter. I'll have to show all of them because they're all kind of similar, but just like a fun little sort of Disney lot that I like always to pick up those sort of types of things. Along just the Disney lot too. These are all sort of 50s. This is a Pinocchio.
Oh, wow, nice.
Little, there.
wow.
Terribly cut on the back. It looks perfect on the front.
Yeah.
They just misaligned it.
Well, it just goes to show you that era.
Right.
It's not uncommon at all, obviously.
It's like a recent Topps card.
Right. Nice. Same set. This is a Cinderella, and this is actually cut properly.
Okay.
On the back there. This is just Dumbo. I don't know that this guy has a name. The mouse and Dumbo.
Right.
You know, it's like a sort of a hodgepodge of Bambi and Mickey and Pluto and Donald and Thumper on there. With a really cool back. I love that.
Wow.
Donald back.
Yeah, I love that.
And you see a lot of Mickey Menkos out there. Obviously, very, very common to see. You don't see Minnie that often. And so this is a pretty cool one for me that I just like seeing.
I was going to say you don't see Donald a whole lot either, right?
I mean, you see Donald, but he's a little less common. Mickey is obviously all over the place as far as just.
So Donald is far more. You see Donald far more than Minnie.
Yes.
Definitely. What does that Minnie say on the front?
That's a good question. I actually don't know. I don't think I've translated that one.
Looks like it says Michi.
It probably. My guess is that it probably just says Mickey or something like that, but it's
because they wrote Michi, so I don't know if they made a mistake or that's
my
nickname. I don't know.
My guess is that it's just they just said Mickey. Where they're attempting.
Yeah, I think they just called it. Yeah, they didn't look at the dress.
Yeah. The dress, the flower. Although, and I also point out from this same general era, the little puffs of air and wind at the bottom.
I like that.
Man, she is really dancing, right? So, some other non-sports. I see a lot of Godzilla out there, obviously, as you would expect. Occasionally see some King Kong, and so I got a couple of King Kongs recently.
Oh.
You can see him here with Damsel in Distress, and I think a train at the bottom there. This is the 50s era. And then this is probably my favorite, Kingu Kongu.
I like when they do that.
Yeah. And it's there and on the back as well, the Kingu Kongu.
Not a very flattering picture of him on the
back. Well, I think there's some paper loss on the middle.
Oh, there is paper loss. Yeah.
It wouldn't be a stream for me if I didn't have a Batman. This is a new one for me, where he's I don't know what the dude with the cowboy in the back who it is, but it's Batman.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and this is a pretty not a common, but I see this back from this set quite a bit.
It would be awesome if you could get like an exhibit going in Denver one day.
I don't think very many people would want to see, but here's some Superman.
That's a nice one.
This was a new one for me with the plane back there. This sort of character back, this bell motif. I can't remember the name of this character, but the bell motif is pretty common. And here's another one, sort of a dual Superman with
like that
front and back, action picture portrait combo kind of a thing. So
like Topps Gold label from the 90s. Or 92.
Just a couple other, few here. So I love these early die cuts from like the 40s. obviously we have the baseball ones, but here there's a lot of American actors. There's Earl Flynn. Right there. That's the back. It says Earl Flynn. So Kagome.
Kagome,
yeah. Here's a John Wayne of him. And again, sort of a fancy picture of riding the horse in the back there. And then
the NASA link I sent you, you already have that?
Yeah, I think I showed that on a stream a while ago with landing. But yeah, no, I love that. I love that set. Okay. And then here's another one from that same Kagome set. This is Bob Hope.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's like an arrow shooting across him. I don't know if you can see that very well there. It's like dodging an arrow, something like that. This is Bob Hope there on the back.
We haven't had a show for a while. When did you get these?
I just got this shipment. So I thought we were maybe going to try and I got it early, like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I just got these 2 weeks ago.
So it's awesome. I think you could hopefully make a checklist for that soon.
Well, we'll see. I'm gonna start putting a lot of stuff up now that I'm showing. But these are kind of random. I just really like this. There's just obviously tons of different kind of Western. So this is a hold up.
Nice.
A hold up there. And this is my favorite of these that I've found. Bad boy for villain, basically, but it's bad boy is what the translation is. This is, I just find this absolutely hilarious. This is a penguin with a fez hat and some
glasses. Spectacle.
It's from the Transportation Back set.
Rolls Royce.
I had the same card in a different back as well, which I thought was very interesting to find. I mean, I can keep going because I had a lot in this particular lot. Let me do just this last one, then we can move, and I'll come back with some more. But I got one particular lot that was all pre-war, which I don't find a whole lot, at least in affordable ways that are pre-war. But so this is just like a small little one, like you see that a balloon with a little plane down there. So a military sort of themes. This is a really sort of cool biplane that I thought was really cool. The blank backed. This is a set of sports cards that I hadn't come across before. So this one says marathon on the back there, and all the backs on these are the same. It's speed card. That's
I like the back
thing there. This is a long jump. Speed back. This is the javelin, which is pretty cool. Same thing. Boxing, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And this last one here, wrestling, which to me, it's one of those. It's like it almost looks like pro wrestling, but I don't think they had that as much. I don't know, but I thought that was really cool. And the last of these are, I don't know what these are from. They're just really gorgeous, but so I don't know if this is going to show up very well, but can you see like
the gold? The
gold. So this one says, at least from what the translators at the Reddit channel that I go to, I think it says like lieutenant or something like that across him, but the bottom says like Emperor Taisho's inauguration or something like that. But I just the gold ink on that.
So there's a Reddit channel for non-sport Menko?
Oh no, it's just a translator.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
you just upload an image of something. So if I can't figure it out with Google Lens or Google Translate image, which is not unusual, I'll go there and have somebody who's a native or whoever it is translate stuff. So again, another sort of gold image there.
Right.
And the last of my non-sports that I'll show are, this is a set. These are all from 1933, I believe. So they're kind of large, but they're like,
Edison.
so this is Edison. This is like for these educational supplemental things. They get I can't remember the name of the company now, but they produce textbooks and things for schools, 3rd grade, 4th grade, etc. And they would always have supplements and inserts, that sort of thing. So this is a Thomas Edison one, and you can't read it, but all of this, like, it has the publishing information on the bottom for like Showa 8, I think it is, for 1933. And then here's a Lincoln. That was really cool. And then the last one is a George Washington. So.
Oh, they're not autographed?
No, not autographed. Don't think they would have gotten that around in 33. Anyways, yeah. So that's some of my non-sports pickups.
Okay. Robert, I forgot to ask you. I want to take a look at those the stuff I told you about a while ago that I want to look at that you were going to show me offline. Stuff.
Yeah, the stuff I had at the National, or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was in the discount box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a lot in there.
Eventually, like later.
Okay. All right. I'll show this since you mentioned this Menko.
Yes, I was going to ask you about this.
What is
this? Yeah, this is the 1962, I guess, the Marukami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So each one of those taba is a full uncut sheet. Is that what the understanding is?
Yeah, there's 31, I think, sheets in here, plus the one on the top. And they're all 12 card sheets.
So the idea here is that a customer would come in and they were not buying individual cards at that point, or pre-cut cards. They're buying the whole sheet.
Well, I don't know for sure if this was actually.
What says
there's no price on it. Yeah, this from like 62. I think.
62.
Yeah, and there's no price on it, so I don't know if they use these as a prize. Like if you got the small one and you got a number, you got to pick one of these.
I
don't know exactly how it was done, but
super cool.
Yeah, it's also interesting that often they write like instead of bromide, they put promide.
Oh wow.
So sometimes I don't know if they just use the P or B, but I've seen it both ways.
Can I ask what your plan is for these?
Yeah, it's going to be the number 1 lot in the auction that's I have coming up, and it's just selling it as it is. Here's it could be a bunch of O's in there that you could people cut up and get 9s or 10s and make some good money on them if that's what they want to do, or keep it closed and keep it like that. So it's that was kind of interesting to find that tablet.
That would be equivalent to like a modern day sealed box, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I've
Pretty
seen them once in a while, and you never know when to open them. I have this is a smaller one. This one's not nearly as good, but here's a Taba from like 58. These are all the Hiroshima Carp players.
Wow.
And
team set. Wow.
I love that.
Yeah, and they're not that this isn't that expensive because they're not that not that wonderful looking anyway. But and then also it's got this I don't even know if this is in the guide or what he called them, but it's hard to know what the companies are.
No.
I wish there was a book, I don't know if there is, or somewhere to find if these logos match an actual name rather than just making up
Marukami or whatever.
Yeah, some of them are real ones, like Marusho. I've seen the kanji.
Yeah.
But, I do have some of these. These are all non-sports, but these are tobacco cards.
Oh, nice. I've seen Oh,
Uh,
I've seen which
they're
yes,
all
yes, I have seen
Mirai
some.
Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have I've been collecting them or buying them. I got a whole box of Mirai, and it's funny because years ago, everybody there was collectors in England that were buying these up like crazy,
Oh wow.
and everything I had, I would be able to sell like instantly.
Wow.
And that yeah, this is one. This is a set. There's one in I guess the American Tobacco Company just had one that was produced here. I think all these cards were actually printed in the U.S. and then just
Just shipped
sent
over.
over to Japan. Yeah, there's yeah, mostly they're Mirai. I don't. There's a few that were a couple of different uh, different companies. There was Kimura. I don't know this one, and yeah, but mostly Mirai.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. Some of them they're nice.
Wow.
The quality.
I mean, that looks minty. Like
What year is it?
Yeah, yeah. This one's pretty nice. Yeah, a lot of them are.
I would think early
Yeah.
1900s. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This one is also playing cards.
Oh yeah, it does have it there.
And some of the backs are different. The Mirai
Right.
like this.
That's gorgeous.
But yeah, so there's all kinds of stuff out there. It's seems to be never ending.
No, that's honestly half the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
never know what you're gonna find.
Yeah. Although I had one of these, I just got another one. This magazine here.
Oh, Beto, and is that Kawakami or who is that?
Aota.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I see.
Yeah. But yeah, this one is nice because it's got the complete set inside. JBR 20 bromide set.
Yep. Wow. Uncut and ready to go.
Yeah. Although, yeah, and this one is kind of paper thin and not easy to. And one problem, especially with the ones on the top, trying to, if you end up taking them out, a lot of them, the ones on the top get damaged.
Right. Yeah.
So even if you remove the staple and do it carefully, the ones on the top.
I'd rather just keep the whole thing together.
Personally. Yeah. I'd rather, in most cases, here's Kawakami.
Yeah.
But yeah, once in a while you buy magazines and there's a surprise inside.
Absolutely. Yeah. Those special supplements, right?
Yeah, you never know because some of them have old cards in there that are a fortune. Those are older.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and I don't know if you remembered, I did a video where I opened up the 1952 Osato Gangu set.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That one's at PSA and it's in assembly. So
okay.
And it's already past the due date. It was supposed to be the 23rd was the expected date. So when I get that back, maybe I'll make a video and seeing how they did.
Please do.
Yeah, I also had a set of. It was funny. I had a set of 1948. They're called Alps, Shonen Alps, I think, cards, and I have them here. I sent. There's 36 player cards and one trophy card, and I didn't have the trophy. At least I thought I couldn't find one, and so I sent the whole 36 cards in. And I just found I did have the trophy card. So now I'll have to send that in and get that graded. I added it to the PSA registry. I've never done that before, but
nice.
That's a cool looking set from the
40s. Oh, I love it. Love it.
Oh. And trying to think what else. I don't know. It's hard to remember what I got or what's been laying here for a long time. I'm not a big mess.
When you're as prolific as you are, I don't blame you.
Yeah,
I have to say, as soon as I saw that uncut Shitaba up, and it was a buy it. And I know that I've seen that seller have all kinds of really cool stuff. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, I wonder if Robert's going to snag that.
Well, I know someone else that would have bought it, and I was like, I don't know, is anyone going to pay that much? And I just tried to bid on it. And then I was talking to Gary and he was like, just buy it. And luckily there was a 10% off coupon. So
Well, that's when that's the ideal time for that 10%.
Yeah, I've used it for quite a few things when they come up and get lucky.
Sure. Oh yeah.
You know them from Macari sometimes, and
yeah.
Although usually the better coupons are in the categories we don't use, but
yeah, I know the Raccoon. There's some you're like, I'm not buying handbags, whatever.
Yeah, things like that. But so that's pretty good.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of like Yankees and DiMaggio stuff, I think, from that same seller around the same time.
Bob bought those.
Oh, Bob did. Yeah, well, that doesn't.
That was.
Yeah, Robert, we got to get Bob on here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll talk to him again. Yeah,
I'd love to have that on just to show that stuff.
It's funny that seller's I don't know. He gets a lot of good stuff, but he's a little bit slimy sometimes. I hate because I have alerts, so I get emails when things come up, and almost every item he has Babe Ruth, Sadahara, Otani, in every title, even for a 300 yen Menko card, and I get emails. And the other thing is he lists the auctions and then ends them right away. Yeah, because I think he wants to have them all together, and that's the only way they can do it. So I get all these alerts for things, and then nothing's even there. Yeah. But he does get stuff once in a while. That's usually his prices, are so high, but still he'll sell it. I don't know where he finds this stuff, but
it's always amazing. But
that Mickey Mantle bromide actually says Billy Martin on it.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, and he kind of covered it up with I don't know. He put like a I don't know, like tag over it says, I forgot what it said, like Yankees or
like something on the photo that
he put them on all the yeah. And that one, it was hard to, although he did mention it in the description that it said Billy Martin on the mantle one.
That's fine. Well, I mean, not that would be that big of a distraction, right?
No.
The picture's still the mix, so it's like
and even the Menko with Jackie Robinson. There's another one.
Right,
I think there's one in Heritage coming up, or I forgot.
I think there's a big auction coming up for because there was that one that was on eBay that just got bought and then sent to PSA and authenticate, because the big question was, is this real or not?
Yeah, and he sent it.
It was.
Yeah, well, the guy I think sent it to SGC.
Oh, was it SGC?
Got an authentic. And then he took it out, sent it to PSA, and got an 8.
Jeez.
Because, I don't know, SGC is just all... I've sent them a few things, and they're all over the place with grading. And I don't know. I've heard sometimes hand-cut stuff, they won't give it a... Someone said they won't even grade it. They'll give it authentic. But I've had things that are... Some things that are hand-cut, they don't mention it. And very inconsistent,
Well, like you know better than I do as far as submitting Menkos that are hand cut from a sheet or something. But PSA, the card looks mint. It looks obviously like it's newly cut, but they'll give like a 4. Well, what is it with that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. There's
It's like perforated edge cards. Like they never. I don't think they've ever specified like how they want it graded.
No, they don't tell you anything.
No, they don't.
But, I don't even know where I put this. Like I even have, this was I going to put in the auction. I mean, this got a 5, and it's got staining on the back.
Can I see this? Can you turn it to the side? No, I'm sorry. Turn it this way. Is that why is it in
a thick one? It's it's a thicker card, but they put it.
I didn't think it was a thicker card. Okay.
Yeah, it is. It is a bit thicker. But like I sent this one to SGC. This will be in the auction too. But they put authentic evidence of trimming.
Is that Dobie?
It's a hand cut card, and Larry Dobie, and it's obviously trimmed. It's cut. I mean, it's hand cut, but
of course it is.
but they didn't even write hand cut on there, so I thought authentic would have been good enough. I mean, it has got enough. There's another.
Do you have any SGC slabs where they do put hand cut on there, or only PSA does it?
No, yeah, here. This one.
Okay.
Yeah, this one they put hand cut on it, which it
It's
is.
a bigger card. Oh,
Yeah, this is a bigger one. And also, I don't know, because the cut is, it's hard to tell. But when you're looking at it, the cut's, I think, a little off, but it looks weird in the holder, especially on the back, because it looks like it's overlapping or something here.
Oh yeah,
in the
like
lower
that.
corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks weird. But yeah, I had some of the rare Morinaga cards, and I mean,
How many percent did you grade?
I sent 4 Morinaga. These are the stand-ups.
Mhm.
So the
Yep.
Oishi is a tough one, and Koba,
Yep.
and then Moriyama,
Nice.
and then I sent an O, which isn't a tough one. Although these are much tougher than the non-stand-ups, the top star
Right.
one.
Yeah, the stand-ups are.
Yeah, this has some issues on the back. But it still looks okay. And then yeah, there was oh, and I showed this in the video too. This came back a 9 from the unopened packs.
That's gorgeous.
And yeah, I did have. Yeah, I showed the other one that was just. Yeah, that one got a 3 and another one got a 4.
Right. Oh yeah, the ones that look, they were flipped. They have to have been flipped. Like,
Yeah,
there's no way that makes no sense.
Because I thought the 4 might have been like a 2 even. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hard to tell, but
No.
yeah, that the 3 definitely looked better.
Yeah, way better. It's like I can't. I was like, there's no way that those 2 were graded correctly. No
Yeah.
way.
And I still miss the days when it didn't matter. You just liked the card anyway. But now with
it makes a lot of sense, especially for auctions and all kinds of other things. But like, I have never submitted something for grading.
I was about to ask. No, before you go on, Mike. I was about to ask you. I know you're not into grading or grading cards or slabs or anything like that. But I was going to ask you if you had to pick like 3 cards, non-sport cards to get graded. Well, off the top of your head, what would you send? One's got to be a Batman, right?
Yeah, no. So I would probably send.
Any NASA?
No, I don't have anything that's. I don't have anything from that I think would be worth getting graded. I have. So the Batman, the 19.
By the way, I'm not talking about worth. I'm just.
No. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, no. Just ones that I really like to kind of display in that way. I would. There's the 1949 die cut, the peanut set, right? That Gary has it, the Daruma.
Yeah.
That Batman, I would probably send in. I've got probably 5 or 6 of those, but I just love them.
I sent one to them.
Oh, did you?
They came back with they didn't create it, evidence of coloring. Because there was like a blue. I don't know if someone did, but there was. I don't know if they thought there was a blue spot on the blue area of Batman.
Right.
And they wouldn't create it.
Interesting. Yeah, no, that one would probably be one I would do. Actually, I think I would, because this is just one of my favorite cards. I showed this last time. I would do this Santa Claus, the Santo Crusoe. Right?
Oh wow!
So this is the back, Santa Crusoe. Yeah. So I would do that Santa just because
it's funny.
I just think it's incredible. Those are 2 that I definitely would send in. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably have to think about some other.
How about any Spider-Mans?
I don't have any Spider-Man.
Oh, you don't? I thought you
did. I got no Spider-Man at all. It's shocking of all. Have
you passed on some?
There's been plenty of opportunity for me to buy some. Yes, that I have.
At your value, don't you like?
It's usually because all the Batman the Spider-Man from that era is like the 70s.
Right. Okay.
There's no older Spider-Man that I've seen. It's all tends to be based around the tokusatsu version of it that they did in the 70s, which are really cool and kitschy and awesome. I love it. they always seem to be too expensive for what I'm looking
Yeah.
to buy, kind of a thing. But I'm not opposed to it. I just don't actually have any.
I'm sorry, maybe I meant to ask you Superman.
Oh, Superman. Most of my Supermans are pretty rough. Like even the ones I showed today are a little rough. One of them was actually pretty
I like
good.
that dual Superman. That was good.
Yeah, that dual Superman's pretty good. It's a little faded, so I probably wouldn't get that one. But yeah, I mean, I actually, you know what I probably would do non-sport wise? I would probably do something like, maybe not this particular one, but something like these guys, the ghouls. I showed a bunch of these last time, but just sort of where is it? One of my favorite. Oh, this one. This is one of my favorite Menkos that I have.
I have the skeleton guy. Yeah.
Absolutely bizarre and demonic looking. Sort of. He has the Grim Reaper scythe up there, and it's so cool. So I'd probably do something like that. That'd probably be right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you collect other than Menko, like Karuta or?
I will, depending on the subject matter. Menko, I'll probably collect almost anything Menko wise, but I have I think I showed it off here one time. I have a really cool matching game, Batman matching game.
The 3 parts.
Yeah. But yeah, the Karuta cards. I keep an eye out for those types of things as well. There's all kinds of different. I collect actually. I wasn't intending to show this off because it's not Menko, but this is a pencil case that I got. A Famicom, like 1985. This actually was made by Amada, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh.
But it's not just a pencil case, but it has the original package, like plastic packaging. But inside it actually has a built-in, like a game you can play, like with a little. It's still on the plastic. It has like little dice and little like cardboard things you'd punch out to use as the players. That you could play a game of Mario inside your pencil case or whatever. So yeah, so I dabble in all kinds of little random other things that are not Menko. Sure, there's no doubt.
Yeah, I think I have a Superman Karuta. I think from about 59.
Oh, nice. I
can show you if you want to. I think I have the.
I would love to see it.
Can I share something first? Of
course, yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. And then
I think I put this on Twitter before. I wasn't sure if you saw this. I was going to run this towards Robert because I know he collects Lee as well. This is a National Treasures insert from this year's KBO Legends set. Did you see this design before?
I don't remember it. That's numbered.
Numbered to 30. I just love this design with the dragon.
That is super cool.
Wrapping around. And then I traded this card. I got this card for the Son Heung-min sticker that I had graded for PSA, the 2011 sticker. I traded this straight up for this, so I didn't have to worry about paying 100,000 won for this. So so eventually I want to send this in to get into the registry.
Very cool. Love it.
I'm thinking because I keep all my Menko all these cards in these card savers, but I do want to put them in binders, but I don't want to use normal 9 card sleeves.
Yeah.
Do you use 9 card pages?
Right. Right now, the vast majority of my cards are loose. When I do have some, I do 9 card sheet just because I haven't taken the time to buy the other things.
Well, no. To my knowledge, I forgot the guy's name. He's in our whatchamacallit? Discord. I know he has lots of different binders and pages, but to my knowledge, there is nothing that holds these. Tobacco pages don't hold these. These are too wide for tobacco pages.
Yeah, they are.
And I don't think
there's any card savers.
I'm sorry.
He means a sheet. He means like a binder sheet.
Binder sheet. They don't.
For the card or for the
card?
The card itself, not the card saver.
Correct. The card itself.
Oh, yeah, probably just the top's regular 9 pocket, I guess.
Yeah,
I would really prefer it if they could do like 4 across instead of 3,
right.
like in the normal 9 page.
Yeah.
I would prefer to have it because these like the 47 through 50 animated cards fit in bit tobacco sticks. These ones from 58, 59 through 64, these don't fit in normal tobacco card pages.
Yeah.
So I was hoping they would make something like that.
True.
Yeah.
You find the Karuta set that you're looking for?
No, I ran out of time.
No,
Actually, well, let me see. I have the box here, I think. I don't know where the-
because I think there is. Is that Ozzy?
Ozzy.
Nice.
There's my Menko shirt.
Oh, I love that back.
You guys haven't been giving me any requests for some T-shirt designs.
Wow, that's amazing right there.
Yeah, and the box. This is also by this was Suzuki Shupan. They made the. I like how they write the different sets on the inside.
Yeah.
So there was a baseball one. There was a Superman, a few other ones too.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't have the year. I think these were from about 59. And the box is nice, and a few of the cards are, but some of them are.
They're played with.
Oh, yeah, no, not the condition. The images.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like not even Superman on there, or they're like, they're not. There's a few that are close up and look nice, but a lot of them are. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it can be kind of weird what they ended up putting different characters into all kinds of different situations, right?
Yeah.
I think there is it might even be on Mercari right now in Japan. I think there's a Superman Karuta set of some kind. I don't know if it fits with that one or not, but it's too expensive for me right now. I was just hoping it would drop at some point, but I've been keeping my eye on it. So no, I'm open. I care much more about the imagery and the subject matters, and if I find something that's just unique and different and interesting, it doesn't have to be Menko, although I tend to go more Menko. But yeah.
What's crazy is I'll be looking for Nagashima Menkos, and I'm sure Robert knows what I'm talking about. There's a seller who has Nagashima singles, and he's had them up there for since I've been started collecting Menkos. He's been trying to sell these cards. Each card is like 9620 yen, and he has not budged on his prices, and they're still up there. I hate when the sellers do that.
If they don't need to, I guess.
I don't want to hear that. Just sell just lower the card and get rid of it.
Give it to me. Come on.
Yeah, for 30. Yeah.
Love it. Nice. I've got baseball. I've got a combination of Menko and bromide, and there's a few bromides in particular that I know I would like Robert to see, just to tell me if because some I just can't identify, and because bromide is so tough. So
let's go. Let's see what you got.
Should I go bromides or Menkos first?
Go bromides.
Bromides, okay. All right. So ones that I am aware of here, on my little cheat sheet a little bit, but this is a JBR 176 1951 uniform number one. This is number 25 for Kikuji Hirayama. This is, I believe, uncatalogued, but it's that set. So
I mean, I'm not good at knowing which sets they are. Even Gary isn't. You got to look them up.
Oh, I know.
The players, if I could read them, then
it's literally about
Giants too.
What's that?
He was on the Giants, I think, before.
Yeah, he was at other times in his career. Yep, absolutely. Here's a Kawakami, IPC Kawakami. So this is just a great image. This is from JBR 122.
Yeah, Shiraki.
Tag play. Shiraki Flyers.
Like a great Kreinler painting.
You said the scoreboard earlier. I thought the same thing.
I love those.
Absolutely. And then these next three, I think they're all from the same. Well, no, I think these first two. So there's another Kawakami here. This is a portrait bromide of Kawakami. I think this is JBR 41. It's a Yamakatsu, just back. from the same set is this Beto.
Oh, I had that on eBay. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What was it? Also a home run?
Let me see. It might. I think it was something. Let me see. That was.
Because I got this off of. I got this from Japan. So that'd be cool if you had the same one recently.
Yeah, and it was weird because a lot of the prices have been, kind of low on eBay, but that one actually sold. I think it was that one sold for $55.
Oh,
I don't know why. Let's see. No, mine had a number 3 on the back.
Oh, is it 3?
Says, yeah.
Winter card either way, but I thought that was pretty.
Home run looks nice.
Yeah. And then this is another Kawakami. This is JBR 31, another another Yamakatsu, but love those. This is another Beto. I am pretty sure this is a winter card. This is a JBR 172A, 1950. So he's wearing the All Japan uniform there. You can see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that one's specifically cataloged as him wearing the All Japan uniform end of swing, which is cool.
Yeah, I like when it's easy to figure out.
Right. That helps quite a bit. So here's some ones that this one in particular, I'm very ultimately curious to see what it is or is. I don't know. So this is a pretty small one. So this is Oshita, and you can kind of see the sort of sepia tone or what that is. But so he's wearing a 1946 uniform for the Tokyo Senators because he has a big, can't see it, but he has a big S on his sleeve. There you can see it.
Yeah.
So that was the only year they had in 46 they had that. So it says Tokyo and Oshita, and down the side here it says, at least according to Google Image, it says Tigers versus Robins. So JBR 73 is a set that has like players in their 46 uniforms, but it's a 47 set or something.
Yeah.
But this is not cataloged there, and I don't know if that's exactly what it is. If it's something else, I don't know. So this was just, and it does have like a little symbol down in the corner there. I don't know if you can see that well.
Yeah, that's Maru.
It's Maru something, but I don't know what exactly it is. I can't
know if
tell.
it's a wa or ku or
The back does have like a purple. Someone obviously wrote on it too, but it's like a purple.
Yeah, someone wrote they wrote his name.
Oshi. And then there's like a winner stamp on there as well. So
I think the stamp is somebody's name. I can't tell.
Oh, really? I just assumed it was
stamp.
Yeah.
Oh no, the 3 might be a winner stamp.
The 3. Yeah. I don't know about the thing in the middle.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know what that is.
Yeah. So I thought that one was super cool. So given that he's in his 46 uniform, I just was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Sometimes I think the winner stamps hurt them. Like if you send them to PSA, they'll put them down as a mark.
Yeah, they're like, this has been, defamed.
Got a mark on it or something. Yeah. So.
Like, come on. And then these, I don't know definitively what sets these may or may not be from, but this is a Kawakami color winner card. There's those pastel kind of color winner cards, but it's just so hard for me to know. Yeah,
sometimes if you measure them, you can sometimes search by the.
I tried that too, and it's not. It's not perfect. But I believe that's from the same set as this Starfin.
Oh wow, that's
that is just gorgeous. So I mean, they look like they're pretty much from the same winner's set kind of a thing, but they're just really, really, really gorgeous. And then I have a couple other bromides that I just cannot figure out what set they're from, but this is a Nishizawa. I also PC Nishizawa. Oh, wow. I love this one.
Beautiful smile.
Yeah, he's very photogenic. I will give him that. And this is another Nishizawa, I assume from the same set at the microphone.
His Lou Gehrig speech.
That's exactly what I think of too with Lou Gehrig. This I cannot. I don't know who the players are. There's no writing on it. I don't know anything about this other than I think it's Robin's players as far as the jersey is concerned. But again,
Maybe Kozuru.
It could be. It could be because. So this is. I also have this Kozuru I just got.
Yeah.
So this is another winter card. This is. I'm pretty sure this exact image I've seen in the guide for another winner's card but it doesn't have writing like this. So it's a winner's card from some set, but I just don't know which one. And that was his. So Kozura in 1950. Go if you haven't looked at his stats from 1950.
Yeah.
Go. They're insane. It's like one of the greatest baseball seasons ever. It's wild. All right, I'll quickly go through my my Menkos here. I know I take up so much time. All right, so this is first one. I'm not sure if it is. So it's JCM 95. I don't know if it's B or C exactly, but this is a Fujimura. Excuse me.
Fujimura. Yeah. Oh wow, I don't remember seeing that one.
So I'm not. So this. So again. So this is the baseball player back series 95. Yeah. B and C versions have both player and non-sport or all non-sport. So it comes down to like the numbers, the 6 and the 9 being more rounded, but I don't have 6 or 9 on these cards, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There's Fujimura.
It's nice that they're teaching them English properly.
Right. Exactly.
Right. Rana.
Yes. And then here's a Beto.
Oh wow!
Which I really love. And so this one's definitely not from A because it has a non-sport on the back with bear. So, but I don't know if it's B or C because I don't have a 6 or a 9 on here to know if it's more rounded or whatnot. But so very.
I think I'm getting those confused with like the like a lower number JCM set where they have like the transportation on the back.
Yeah, no, that's something different. Yeah, 95. The 95s are really indicative of this sort of this cartoony looking image. Is more, and the 95A, the name in English is in a script versus a printed version on B and C. But so that's that one. This next group of cards is from the JCM 97. This is the 1948 bust type. So, and I'd seen them in the guide, but I never had them myself. So the idea, so the cards are cataloged. They have both. They always have the same player on the front and a different same player on the back. So this one is Nishizawa on the front, and on the back is Sugiyama. Then we've got Sugura on the front here. And on the back, we have Nakajima.
Oh, wow.
I love these cards. Then we've got Noguchi with Hankyu Braves on the front. And they have these little, player sort of images there. And on the back, we have Goto.
Oh.
This next one is Kazuka on the front.
Kizuka.
Kizuka. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Chisuke or something.
I think that's right. And then Soroka on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Then we've got our boy Doigaki.
Should be Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame already.
Yeah. And on the back is Kondo. And then this one's actually uncatalogued as far as the recent one. This is Fujimura.
Oh,
and it's not currently listed in the set.
I think his hat's coming off, or his helmet, or his hat is coming off.
Yeah, as he's running, his hat is falling off. Yeah. I like that. And on the back is Hasegawa, but I believe this is Nobuyoshi Hasegawa, who I think was the Taiyo manager.
Yeah, it says Taiyo number 30.
Yeah,
we can look it up.
The research that I tried to do, because as soon as this was Taiyo and a Hasegawa, the only Hasegawa from that era as a player was not on Taiyo, but the manager was.
I can look it up.
Does that say Team C or Team Seat on the back?
Oh, Team Seat. Yep.
I'm sorry. Did the other ones have that on the top? I forgot.
They say different things. Okay, so this one says 4 ball,
Oh,
catcher, captain,
okay.
outfield,
Fleld-
Felder,
Felder.
and then and my favorite, umpire.
Umpire.
He's an umpire. He's not a real umpire. This is the first one of these I've gotten before, and I've always loved this set. This is from the JCM 108 horizontal format one. This is Kiyoshi Segura. I just love these horizontal.
I have some from that set. I don't have that.
Yeah, I think you have all the ones in the Discord, including this one. So I just love that set. This is from the JCM 188. This is the Animal Back series, which I think were thinking of earlier, maybe.
Yeah.
This is Beto, obviously.
Okay.
Then I've got this. All these are from the 1949. This is JCM 78 Seals Tour Glove Back. So it's a combination of Japanese and Seals players. So this is Wakabayashi. And that's the Seals glove back right there.
Yeah, you were right. It was Nobuyoshi Hasegawa.
Is that who it was? There you go. Oh, my research wasn't flawed. That's good.
Yeah.
This is Sonata.
Yeah.
Then I've got some Seals. This is Mickey Racco.
Yeah.
Some of these names are awesome. Here's is it Judnich? Walt Judnich?
Judnick, I think.
Is it Judnick? Yes, Judnich. But
yeah, Judnick, I believe.
And then this one is actually uncatalogued as far as the recent one. This is Oshita.
Oh, wow.
And are his hands flipped?
Is he following through?
No. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they are.
No, it should be.
Or is he but he's left-handed, right?
No, if he's lefty, it's okay.
Yeah, if he finishes.
He's finishing his swing all the way.
Oh, yeah. If he's following through.
Yeah.
Was Oshita a lefty?
Yeah, he was.
I think he was. Yeah. Okay, so maybe he is following through. There you go. I've got just a handful more and I'm done. This is JCM 115, the Pillar Menko back, which I always love the backs on these.
I don't have that one.
This is Jack Tobin.
Oh,
from the Seals. You can see the.
Oh yeah, Jack Tobin. Yeah.
The San Francisco Seals on there. That. Then I've got a few from the Transportation back set. So this is JCM 118. This is Nishizawa.
Oh,
I do have that one.
I always love this one. This is a winner, number one.
Soviet playing.
Then we've got, so this one is the Kagayama yellow background.
I had that one, but I'm not sure about the yellow one.
Another Soviet.
Then we have Iwamoto yellow back, or Head and Shoulders. I think this one's
you'll have to add that one. I don't have that one.
Okay. Yeah. Then we have Kozuro. Shot red background.
I don't think I have that one up listed.
Yeah. Love that plane there. Or two planes.
North American F-82.
Looks like it's no.
And then Noguchi.
Yeah,
Noguchi. Ankles up, beginning of his wind up. There.
I like the uniform.
Yeah, no, I like that uniform too.
I like the blue pops.
Yeah, it really does. And then last up is an uncatalogued set. This is Fujimoto.
Oh, wow, cool.
It was a really cool image. And this is the back. Unless I'm just missing it completely, I could not find this set. So I think
I don't think so. It looks like tournament back, but no.
But I'm pretty sure it's an uncatalogued set. And then just because I have to, and it's from the same uncatalogued set, but our boy Doigaki.
Oh,
I love that image.
These look like they could be cartoons.
Yeah.
These look I like that.
What I like about Doigaki and Wakabayashi, some of them is through 49 they were on the Tigers, and from 50 they were on the Orients. So you know what basically what year they are.
Yep. So that's what I got.
Those are nice.
Thanks.
I mean, you could always either send me scans or send them to Gary, and then he can check if he needs them in the guide or if he.
I'm always wary with Gary. I feel like I don't want to inundate the man. I imagine
Did you get his information, by the way?
Send him stuff, but I mean, I have
No,
some catalog stuff that he
No.
probably has seen. I don't know, but
Yeah, I mean, the best thing is just if you send scans and just say, I have these, I don't know if they're in the guide, he may just say thank you, or if he can answer, I know he's busy and stuff.
yeah,
but
I don't expect.
I know he appreciates to get it because he does want to update it. So if you want to send him, you can just email him.
Okay.
I've been sending him stuff recently, the past few weeks, and he has gotten back to me on most of it.
No, he doesn't respond to me. I just if it's something that's helpful, I would love to provide it to him because I have.
Oh yeah, because he always wants to add whatever. I mean, I find things in the guide, a spelling thing, a little this or that, and I let him know, and he just tries to update it because if he can get the next guide done.
Yeah.
And the other thing he did mention, especially for the bromides, he was, kind of hoping that it's a lot of times, they're trimmed and cut and the sizes are all different. Yeah. But if you measure, like, well, I only have, like, for example, if you're just going to measure, the image itself,
not the border. If there
is not the borders, because the images are almost always the same, I would think. So if you say they're a certain size, otherwise, there are a lot of
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because when I find stuff, he'll ask me what's the image size, so he can match it up and make sure it's the right.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, because no other way to do it. Because if you're just trying to depend on whoever cut it whenever they cut it,
Yeah, some of them are close, and I've had them where they match up.
Oh, sure.
And it's interesting because I guess they were all done in millimeters, but a lot of times they'll come up perfect. 2 1/4 by 2 3/4, even in inches, even though they were done in millimeters. So.
Well, I know last week I sent him 2 images of Nagashima from cards, and I didn't know what set it was from. There was a C or D Menko set, and he verified for me because both of the images have him squatting/crouching, and one set is squatting with bats, the other is crouching with bats, and I wasn't sure which the difference was. So he was able to help me with that.
Nice.
Yeah, because he has almost all. Not all of them, but almost all the cards, so he can go and look them up. And,
right, like, oh, here it is.
Yeah. It's like.
Does he offer people to come and tour his home and collection and just look through stuff? I'd pay good money just to look through everything he has.
Yeah, he's got them all in the binders. I have one binder here that's similar. I have autographs in it.
Oh, Dan, you should ask him what he put, what binder Gary puts it.
Yeah, it's like these type of binders.
Oh, yeah.
And then
can you open 9 pocket?
No, these are these.
So you can just lay them on there and then just.
Yeah.
These are my Hall of Fame autographs from the 30s and.
Wow.
Yeah, these are. What do you call it? So they make different size pockets. These are the 4 pocket ones.
Okay.
So, and then most of the cards he'll leave them in card savers.
Right.
And then you could put the card saver into each one.
Right.
So he's got like four on a page, so it takes up a lot more space like that rather than just individual.
Right.
The other ones, but this is it's the only one I have like this, but he's got a lot of these.
Yeah, I bet he does. How many cards do you think he has?
I don't know. He doesn't have any doubles, so pretty much everything is just one of each. So he's got display sheets. Yeah, he's got some tabas and some magazine with the cards still in them if you can find them, but
right.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. He's got plus he probably has 1,000 or a couple of thousand bromides of Menko that aren't even in the guide because he doesn't
know yet.
Don't know what they go to.
Yeah.
And it's but it's like the like the modern Jefferson Burdick, trying to get everything together.
Yeah.
Without gluing them into a book.
Right.
But
Yeah.
but yeah,
He's done amazing work with
yeah,
some help, of course, but still, that's just amazing.
yeah. You know, and it's a shame that there's nothing really from Japan with this kind of information. Everything is done here for the
It's
most
amazing.
part. Yeah, and I mean, I mean, I don't know if it's possible to find a guy who's 90 years old in Japan who remembers buying cards from the buying. How were the Menko cards distributed?
Right. Yes.
It'd be nice to find out. I don't know who to ask. I don't know who would remember, but
A shop owner, like literally, like finding
yeah,
some shop owner from that era who.
yeah, even stuff from the 60s. The Gashia they had the the Kabaya leaf cards and other Menko and different things. But
Oh yeah.
but it is amazing. There's so much stuff from 48 through 50. That time period. So many Menko cards and
Oh, it's amazing.
bromide and I just wonder what it was like then.
I'm sure at the time didn't realize that it was anything different than normal or whatever. Obviously, 9 times out of 10, in the moment you don't recognize what's happening. It's after the fact, but still.
Yeah. I mean, even now, most Americans know that American cards, a lot of them have value and collectible. Right. But you showed the average Japanese, they probably wouldn't even know, even at this time. So it's but that's what people like about the Japanese cards is you find things that aren't cataloged that you've never seen before, and it doesn't really happen with American cards because everything's already known.
Yep.
So it's
the only thing that even is remotely close to it in the American market is maybe some of the early like strip cards maybe, or I mean, but even then, as those things were being produced and distributed and whatever, there were people who were keeping track of this stuff, right? It wasn't just something people threw out in the market and no one cared. I mean, they were collecting it. They were like keeping track of this and trying to track that, and not too long after trying to be more thorough and understanding all the cards that were out there and everything. Whereas Menko's, as far as we know, they didn't do that.
No, I mean, except for some of the stuff in Menko Graffiti and those type of books where you can see some of the history.
But it's not all inclusive because I mean it's way more than you could possibly put in one book. But
because Menko, when it started, they came out with clay Menko, the Doro Menko, and lead Menko, and a lot of other ones, the real early ones. Before the paper. So those. Although I don't know.
It was a game. It wasn't a collectible item, right? Literally, tobacco cards as kind of sort of the beginning of it. They were truly intended to be like the whole point of it was go find all of them or and then keep them versus a game piece. That's not the intention, at least initially. Obviously, things change over time, but it's like, why would you collect these things? It's a game to play with.
Yeah, that's why I like this picture in the Menko Graffiti.
Yes. He's just his arm full of cardboard. He's just going to go and then spend the next hour slamming on the concrete or wherever,
Yeah. And I know there are some, some of the earlier ones. It's interesting how they call Menko, different parts of the country use different words for them too.
Yep.
Pachin and Betan and things like that. But and like the older ones with the greenbacks.
With that sort of running through the cardboard.
Yeah. Have you ever collected the ones they call like esagashi or jisagashi, where there's a picture or a letter inside the Menko that you have to find?
No, I've not. I don't
know if I showed those before. They're these are this is what does it say? Jisagashi, esagashi Menko. So number, and then let's see, like in each like within the Menko, there's either letters or pictures of other things inside there.
No, I've not seen these before.
Yeah, they're like Yeah, I think like this is like a snail.
Right, just sort of there's a
Yeah,
picture within a picture. It's the Where's
yeah,
Waldo of Minko.
yeah. And it actually says on it, yeah, as Sagashi, so as like picture, and Sagashi is the look for.
Right. Yeah.
So
The idea of like you look at this and find something secret there.
is it this one? Yeah, like this one. I think it has like a rabbit and a cat,
And so, oh, okay, I can see the rabbit. Yeah.
and it looks like a cat, maybe. I think.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Yeah. So it depends. Yeah, how you look at them. Yeah, this one too has like a rabbit.
Oh, yes, I see it there. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, so they had some fun with them, and
I love it.
yeah, these are old ones too.
Love it.
Oh, I even have. I mean, I don't know how accurate the timing is from these. They mentioned the different, Taisho or Meiji era,
Right.
but yeah, and there's and if you like those, I don't know if they're in here. Some of these have like these with gold on them and stuff.
Yes, I've seen some of those. But I've never had one, but I've seen them. Yeah.
Yeah, those are really nice.
Yeah, I'm always constantly blown away with sort of the gold coloring.
Yeah.
And foiling and sometimes silver or whatever, but like those two I showed of the sort of pre-war era, just amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, here's more kids playing Menko.
I love it. Yep.
Yeah, I like this book.
I've been meaning to get that one. I don't have that one.
Yeah, it's from 90. I can't believe it's 33 years ago. I remember when it came out, I was buying them in the store in Japan too.
Oh, wow.
I was visiting before Amazon and any other place.
Nice. I always love seeing what you have to share, Robert. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, I have. I don't know where the other ones are. I picked up. I don't know if I even showed these before, and Gary didn't know what they were, but I have a Kaneda I put in the auction, and they look kind of big, but
yeah.
they're kind of like Menko, but they're thin and they're blank back.
Huh.
And the weird thing is, I don't know if you can see it, like there was writing in white, and then they went over to black to make it darker.
Oh,
so, yeah,
that's bizarre.
Yeah, it says Nishitetsu, and then here Nishitetsu, Toyota infielder.
And it has like a glossy kind of finish to it, huh?
Yeah, it's glossy, and it feels like a bromide, and it even has like a little paper attached to the back.
Huh.
I don't know where the other ones are, but I had a Kaneda and a couple other ones. I got them all together, but it was I don't know, I got a big mess here. But yeah, those were a head scratcher because I couldn't figure out what they were.
You never know what you're gonna find.
No, you never know what I have here. Oh, here's I have a Park Chung-tae signed card.
Nice.
That's his signature? Wow.
Yeah.
That's extreme.
Yeah. The back.
Oh, that's a cool back.
Yeah, it's I think from 97.
I believe you're right.
Yeah.
I commented on somebody's Twitter post not too long ago. They posted a Menko card front and back, and talking about the back, and I said I commented on like Japanese cards have the greatest back art of and modern and vintage. Like there are many cards. I like the back more than I like the front. I collected the back, not the front. It's just because it's just it wasn't just a throwaway. You know, if you had anything, which I mean, for baseball cards, I told you put the player stats and all kinds of stuff. Like it made sense, but they didn't really do that with Menko cards because it was a game, right? It's not intended for that. So I think that's super cool.
Yeah, there's especially the ones with two players and stuff on the one on the back. Although it makes it more harder when you're putting them on eBay because fit two names in, but for collecting they're much nicer.
Yes, very true.
Yeah. Here's some. I guess I don't know. These are just generic ones, but these are a gold border.
Ooh, wow.
And this one, and it's weird. The back, I think the other one was a mistake or something. This says Tokyo on the back, and it says Flyers. This one says Robins, and the back, I don't know. It's kind of looked like it was gonna write Kyojin, but that character looks a little off. Like,
Yeah.
but it's and then there's I have Dai stars too. I don't know if they're supposed to be real players or
more generic. Well,
yeah, so they look a little, but like
Robbins kind of looks like Nishizawa, but
I don't know. I thought maybe they're Matsumoto, I think, on the Robins. I don't remember.
maybe. But there's no player names on any of those. It's just
No, they're just they just have like a math number or equation, and then
right. But even so, if we assume those are from the same set, which they think they are, but the fact that those backs are also different, similar but different, is just
well, they have
fun.
Well, they have the team name and the number. They're just in different spots, I guess.
That's the thing. Is like they're all completely, and I'm sure they're on a sheet. There were like 3 in a row that all had a similar look or whatever. But either way, they could have just easily put the same exact kind of thing on all of them. But they didn't.
Even this one it's the same. So at least I guess we find the same card did the same, but the design is different for each one.
I love it.
It's and I always wonder, like, is there original artwork for this stuff, or I knew someone years ago. I knew someone years ago. I thought he said he picked up some printing plates for the large Menko, some of the large Menko sheets.
Wow.
I don't know whatever happened to them.
I mean, so much of that stuff is probably just destroyed and gone. I mean, you would think.
Yeah. I don't think they really cared about it, and nobody kept records, or I don't know. It would be nice to find something somewhere, like a stash of information about them.
But literally just like business documents of some kind.
Yeah, that'd be better than finding cards in some cases.
Yeah, exactly.
But
it can be a shame, and could be a shame at times. But like you said, it's all hindsight's 20/20.
Of course.
Yeah. You never know what I'll find though someday.
That's right. Keep looking.
Yeah. I will go back in a few months. So
there you go.
I will be in the Philippines next month for about 10 days.
Enjoy your trip.
Thank you. It's not as cold here as it is in the US, but it is chilly. But it'd be good to get out. So do you guys want to plan for late, like either the 24th of February or the 2nd of March?
Yeah, sounds probably good. And Ryan should be back. I don't know when exactly, but and maybe the other Mike be available.
Okay. And hopefully I'll have some Menkos to share.
You were off the Menkos for a while.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, aside from investing as well as doing my other hobbies, we'll see. I would like to buy something here and there. I am planning to buy something next month, so I have money set aside for that.
Awesome. Yeah. It was a pleasure, gentlemen, as always.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Really enjoy it.
You guys take it easy, and see you next time.
Yeah, thanks to all of you for listening and joining on. See you guys.
All right, take care.